night that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store. As it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New England Patriots. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. May going to throw right away. They'll find Henderson out of the backfield here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
That's a third. Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Once again, it's Henderson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Tyson Campbell up to make the stop. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he can make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
To the air, May. And this is caught by Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Throwing here is May. That is caught by Williams for a Patriots touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown, Brown. And the Pats will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point through the Snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, check this. Hey.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he is going to lose yardage here. Excellent job on the tackle for loss by Harold Landry, shooting into the backfield.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stepped out of the line of scrimmage.
Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. Got the guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
19 tight. 19, 18, run. Go.
From the gun, here's Watson. To the left side, he finds Bond. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Come back to 70 range. Warriors 70.
On 4th down, Watson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Ready up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal.
An inside run with Jenkins. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Watson now to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson. His pass caught at the 4. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
One hallmark of good defense defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. And his kick is indeed good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's May. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable...
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
Patriots 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
To throw, it's May. And May over the middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short pass caught by Henry.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
That's good.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
29-yard line.
They'll throw with May. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 25 yards that time.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
We're going to throw. May. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you hit a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat, but if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going?
Draft 60, draft 60, Mustang 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup Dragon 60, Buffalo 18, 19 Lions. Ready?
Now Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
In motion, the tight end. To throw is Watson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
79 Broncos, 70 Timberwolves, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Again, it's Watson. That is caught. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
A gain of 13 yards.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. A shotgun snap for Watson. This will be caught. Judy. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Judy, 34 yards. And the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
Patriots 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
May looking to run. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling.
They'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Crazy. Crazy.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Again, he'll drop to throw. May looking to run. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. And his kick here is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied, and this is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
19 Charger, 160.
Now it's Watson. That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Let's go now. Look, 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, Watson. 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
Back on 80. Here we go. Go.
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. So even 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Give up the middle, Judkins. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Here's Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinal.
Judkins will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Patriots 17.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And this is caught by Williams. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Crazy.
Throwing here is May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
What's that?
To the air, May. Hits him in stride. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
At the 21-yard line.
Here goes. 5. Diddy, what's up?
Back to throw again. May looking to run. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Opting to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Crazy.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing third and goal.
Here goes. Ready, 5.
They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A nightmare on third and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal. They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on fourth and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down.
And for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
60 Bobcats. Cowboy 80. 70 Lions. Ready.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. The Browns on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First down. A gain of 3 on the play.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Watson. A quick throw there is incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Back to throw, Watson. He's got him in. That's Bond. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
19 Tiger.
A give. Here's Judkins. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 40 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. But Charles, what a rookie season he had catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020.
He'll get it inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, 50 yards. And the Browns use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Gibson on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me holding out on faith. I don't want to go to war. You don't want to give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me.